Hello world, hello YouTube, hello everybody. This is Prepper Princess. This is going to be a quick video about how I make money off of my credit cards. So a lot of credit cards, and there's going to be a whole lot of different comments about this. I do this, I do that. This is better, this is great. Well, I think that all of the rewards based on a credit card should be within your own interest. So if you use a lot of frequent flyer miles and you like to fly, great. Use that, and that's great for you. I personally don't fly. But with credit card companies, first and foremost, let me say to proceed with caution, because 78% of people who have credit cards, typically they will not pay them off on a regular basis. And I personally pay off my credit cards bi-weekly. Every single time I get paid, the first thing I do is pay off my credit card, and I have a zero balance all the time. So that is really the only way that you can make money off of credit cards, is by not having a balance. I have two different credit cards. I've got a Discover card, and it looks like a, I'm going to cover the numbers, it looks like a tape deck. And then that's always fun. Another way for credit card companies to get you is by having a cool design. And then I've got a Fidelity card. With the Fidelity card, I get 2% cash back on each purchase. And then once it turns into, I believe it's $50, that $50 payment automatically goes into my 401k. So if you think about it, all the financial experts use an 8% or 12% calculation, which I don't think is accurate. I think that's way too high based on today's economy and today's numbers. But that money will accumulate interest over time, and it's completely tax-free until I take it out. Or I'm sorry, it's not a 401k, it's an IRA. And that's just free money. That's completely free money. If you pay off your balance every time you get a bill, that's free money. I don't take my credit cards with me. I don't carry them in my wallet. I had to double check my wallet just to make sure I didn't have any credit cards in there, and it's correct. I only have these two. So with the Discover card, I'm sort of a little all over the place. So what I do with the Fidelity card is I pay my household expenses. I don't use them for groceries. I don't use them for car repairs. I don't use them for emergencies. I simply have auto pay on this card, which means garbage, water, electric, cable and internet. And yes, I do have cable and internet. My girlfriend reimburses me every month for that. All of the household expenses go on this card, and it gets paid off bi-weekly. For the Discover card, that's where all my charitable contributions go. I'm not going to get into it, but, I highly recommend donating to the Animal Rescue Foundation or the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. That is the disease that my girlfriend has, and she was born with it, and animals always need our help. I always believe that people have the ability to help themselves, but animals don't. They're pretty much put in a cage and then put to death just for being alive, and I don't think that's right. So anyway, my charitable contributions go on here, and about once a year, I'll check the balance. You can check your balance all the time of what your rewards are, and you get cash. Essentially, you get cash. So by the end of the year, I don't really have that much. It's usually between $50 and $100, but what I'll do with that $50 and $100 is a couple of things. I can either get a couple of gift cards and give them away as Christmas presents, or what I'll do is I'll take that money and I will buy food. Now, you guys have seen my other videos where I spend approximately $500 a year on food. Well, if I'm spending $50 or $100 of free money, I'm spending, anywhere between 10 to 20% of my, food income is for free. It doesn't cost any money. It's free to me. And again, proceed with caution. 78% of people who have a credit card do not pay the balance off in full. So this only works if you have no debt and your credit cards are paid off, and you pay them off on a bi-weekly or monthly basis whenever the statement is due. So that is just one way that I earn money off of my credit cards. I'm what the credit card companies call a deadbeat. And I take great pride in that title of being a credit card deadbeat. So that's it for now. Do what you can with what you've got. Prepper Princess out.